Rohit Sharma bombarded with verbal grenades by Shastri, Kartik, captaincy exposed as New Zealand poised to shock India. Rohit Sharma's captaincy has been under the scanner throughout the New Zealand's eras. He was the first one to admit his big mistake in reading the pitch and conditions in the first test in Bengaluru, which resulted in India getting bowled out for their lowest total at home and eventually losing for the first time to New Zealand in 36 years. Things only got worse in the second test. Rohit's defensive captaincy on day one of the Pune test was heavily criticised by Sunil Gavaskar, Rohit Shastri and Simon Doolan. Things were pretty much the same, if not worse, in New Zealand's second innings on day two. After a reckless batting performance in the morning session that saw them lose 6 wickets and then get bowled out for 156 in less than an hour in the second session, Rohit started off with spin from both ends. While the ploy to use off-spinner Ravichandran Ashwin and Washington Sundar was a good one on a surface that had a lot of assistance for the spinners, the fields that gave painted a grim picture. New Zealand openers Tom Latham and Devon Conway, quite expectedly, played a lot of shots, including sweeps on both sides. They used their feet, trying to upset the rhythm of the spinners, but all it took for Rohit to remove all the close-in fielders was a couple of overs. Whatever New Zealand have done by showing intent and taking those singles, I'm amazed that they have managed to scatter away all the men around the bat. There's only one, which is Rohit Sharma, at first slip. The other one is trying to protect that single, said Murali Kartik in commentary when New Zealand captain Latham was batting with just one catcher. New Zealand were 25 for no loss in the 6th over. Former India coach Rohit Shastri joined in, calling out Rohit's defensive mindset. Shastri said after conceding a 103-run first innings lead, India should have looked to bowl New Zealand out for 120, but Rohit's field placements didn't give out that signal. This also tells you, tactically, how you should be thinking. India should have been thinking, how can we bowl out New Zealand out for 120, and for that to happen, you need to think wickets, you need fielders in attacking positions. Yes, if the side gets to 60-0 you can start thinking differently. It also makes the bowlers think that the captain wants wickets, not with a spread out field like this, Shastri said. New Zealand extended their lead to a commanding 301 on Friday. New Zealand, who lead the 3-match series 1-0, were 198-5 at stumps in their second knock after skipper Tom Latham hit 86. Wicket-keeper Tom Blundell, on 30, and Glenn Phillips, on 9, were batting at the close of play to raise New Zealand's hopes of a first-ever Test series win in India. Spinner Washington Sundar grabbed 4 wickets to tar.